So today I want to talk about some super underrated fish that you can also usually find pretty easy for under $1 a piece. As always, be sure to do your own research, but hopefully this will give you some ideas on how to stock your tank on a budget. So the first fish I want to look at is the giant Danio. I was just in PetSmart the other day and they were on sale for only 79 cents. It blows my mind that these are so cheap and very underutilized in the hobby. As you can see, they have the beautiful orange colors on them, some nice blue. The stripe on their side is blue, but they are going so fast it might be hard to tell. The camera doesn't pick it up either, but they get about 3 inches, which is a pretty good size. A nice little school in here in a 55-gallon planted tank with some angels and some other fish rolling around in here. So perfect for a community tank. However, since they are so active and are about 3 inches, I wouldn't recommend anything smaller than a 55-gallon simply because they're super fast, super active. And I mean, as you can see here, that's just super fun to watch in a 4-foot tank. Another cool thing about the giant Danio is that they can go in unheated aquariums. They can actually go down into the low 60s, 62, 63 ish, kind of in that area, but they can also go up into the high 70s. So still good if you have a a heated tropical terrarium, but also really great for subtropical aquariums as well. pH wise, again, just about anything down to 6 up to 8, really unfussy. I've actually seen them kept in 8.5, 9.0 pH tanks. So just a really great overall fish and just an absolute steal if you can get them for 79 cents. So next up, I want to talk about cherry barbs, and I know what you're thinking, Bob, I see cherry barbs all the time. Well, you know what, me too, but only in fish stores. I've been doing, live streams for 5 years now. We get a couple hundred people in there every week, Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Check it out. Come hang out with us. But back to the video. My point is, in all these years and years of live streams, I rarely ever see cherry barbs brought up. I rarely ever see them in aquariums. And I'm going to tell you, for $1, you're not going to be able to find a fish that can match the color. Everyone's always wants red. They want the ember tetras, ember tetras, ember tetras. I'm telling you, if you want a little bit bigger fish, that's maybe a little bit, more feistier. Very good for community tanks, but they can just hold their own is all. And is actually more red than the Ember Tetra. Look up cherry barbs. They're super easy to breed. They can go in just about any type of water chemistry, 8.0 down to 6.0, mid, okay, they're not good for cold tanks, but, low 70s to the upper 70s, and they'll do great. They eat anything. Just a really fun fish, like I said. Cherry barbs, they're usually on sale for $5. Get a big school of them, go nuts, you won't regret it. Next up, we got the White Cloud Mountain Minnow. Super underrated fish. They come in gold, the gold color form here, as you can see, nice little gold speckles. They come in the long fin version here. You see the long fin, all right. Although you will be a little hard pressed to find the last two for $1. But let's get back to just the normal, regular White Cloud Mountain Minnow, an excellent fish. And I think these get a bad rap because people see them in fish stores as feeder fish. They're 10 cents, they're 12 cents. And so I think people just assume that they're, just a feeder fish. How cool can they be? Well, pretty dang cool. Here we have some underwater footage, and I keep these in my outdoor tubs all winter long. They were in there. The tops were frozen over. There was 6 inches of snow. It all thawed out. They're still alive, doing well. Now, I think it's funny when you go into a fish store, they have these as feeders for, 15 cents. And then they have them in their display tanks for $1, $2, $3, depending on your store. They're always on sale for $1 though. And yes, it's, well, what's the difference? You have the same fish, one's 15 cents, one's $1. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I've been to the wholesalers, there is no difference. They're kept right next to each other on the same water system, the identical tanks, and one just says feeders and one just says White Clouds. I'm telling you, I bought 50 feeders and they grew up just as beautiful as the ones you see for sale for $1. I mean, if you want to get feeders, get feeders. They're cheap. If you want to get the dollar ones, I mean, they're still an excellent value, still an awesome fish for $1. But either way, I'm just saying there's no difference. pH 6.0 to 8.0, temperature obviously very cold, overwintered just fine, all the way up into 80 degrees, they'll do well. Super easy to breed, unfussy when it comes to food, just terribly underrated. Get this fish, they're awesome. So next up, I'm going to show you the Sunset Variatus Platy, my all-time favorite platy. And to be honest, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to find for $1, but definitely doable. Sometimes you can find them in the the assorted platies for 99-cent tanks, or the local fish stores got them on a trade-in and you can get them super cheap there. Or if you're patient, you just wait till they go on sale. They always go on sale. Every couple months, I swear this fish is on sale, if not every month. The yellow and reds really complement each other on this fish. The females look good. They're easy to spawn. You just need a lot of plants so the fry have places to hide. They will eat their fry, so keep that in mind if you're trying to spawn this fish. But as you can see, they have a wide variety of colors. Like some are red, some are orange, some are yellow. This is why they're called Sunset Variatus Platies, because their base colors are yellow and red, but they can be a mix anywhere in between when they start pumping out fries. So just really cool fish. They're very good eaters, as you can see here, so make sure you're feeding them a lot, and being live bearers, they do like higher mineral content, so keep that in mind as well. Just a really cool fish, one of my favorite live bearers, as a matter of fact, not just platies, but live bearers in general. Super cool fish. Get yourself some. So now this video is going to turn into a slideshow of just a few pictures over and over, because this fish is so underrated. I can't even find videos of it. Now, I've kept this fish, but it was long before my YouTube days, so I don't even have any videos left of this fish, and that is the Australian rainbow fish. These are like 79 cents, and they get big, like 6 inches. They will also end up getting a tall too, like a taller bodied long fish. Great for Central South American fish, maybe like Hunter and Red Points, Jack Dempsey's, things that like normal community fish wouldn't do well with because they would get eaten or beat up. But because of their size, they do well in those type of aquariums, so pretty good for that. The other fun thing about this fish is it's kind of a crapshoot on what color they're going to be. When you find these in fish stores, they're 79 cents. They're just a little 1.5 inch silver fish. They don't look like much, but when they grow up, depending on their collection points, they can be a variety of different colors, so it's kind of fun. And they also can go pretty cold, so a very good fish for outdoor summer tubbing. If you want to do summer tubs, it's a good fish for that. And they can also go up to about 82 degrees. In the wild, their parameters fluctuate so much, there's not an aquarium that these wouldn't do well in. A super awesome fish for only 79.99 cents. Highly recommend them if you got the space. You need a 4-foot tank though, but if you got it, get them. All right, there you go. 5 underrated fish you can buy for $1. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look at me, I'm in my fish room. I kind of have a fish room again. It's just temporary. I set up some tanks and for all the fish I'm keeping. So if you want to see a really bizarre fish room, I'm gonna have a video of it coming out pretty soon. So make sure you're subscribed. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.